Hello, YouTube. This is just me, and I just caught a word that Coolio, the rapper, most notably for Gangsta's Paradise and Keenan and Kel, ironically, which I'll never forget. That was my childhood, but he's passed. And it really brought to mind a lot of the thoughts that I've had personally as a black male over the past few years, because I am in my early 30s, almost mid 30s now. I'm knocking on 35, we'll say. And it just brings to mind a lot of the thoughts that I've had surrounding health and discussions that I've had with both of my parents, honestly, but a discussion I had last night with my father, and he's in his early to mid 60s. Unfortunately, he has cancer, and just trying to learn a lot of the history, the family health history that we've battled, I guess, and things to look out for. And I do think it's something that as we age as men, this video is meant for men, very specifically, because we die so young. The trope used to be, making it to 25, but then we look and so many of the rappers, and I guess they're the focal point in this particular discussion, but so many of them die so young, and it's disappointing. Fife Dog, DMX, Coolio, Heavy D, just a number of them, they die so young. Yes, they made it past 25, but there was so much more of life for them to experience. And I guess in a lot of ways, that really speaks to maybe the lifestyle that they live. And hopefully a question for us in the lifestyle that we're leading. Like, are you leading a lifestyle that is healthy and beneficial and will ensure that you have some years left on this earth, that you have some time to actually see your children and grandchildren grow, or hopefully even great grandchildren. I was blessed to know my great grandmother, but having that time, because with all of the technology that's out there and healthcare expertise, it's way easier than before for us to do that. But I think in a lot of ways, we have to be intentional on that. And, historically, there have been a lot of stresses that likely led to, aging out a lot sooner than later. But today, not as much. They're still there. And, there's just things that we can do to hopefully avoid that. And so I guess for the younger crowd, you might be young, but please don't think that unhealthy lifestyle won't lead up, because it can. It can and it will. And just for the older crowd, start thinking of practices if you're not doing them already. Me and my father, we talked about yoga. And it sounds so crazy, but for years I've been thinking of doing it. And we had a good laugh on just the fact that he bought a yoga mat some years ago or months ago, and he still hasn't opened it. And, I laugh because, for years I've been thinking of doing yoga, and yet I still haven't taken it on. And the reason for doing it is because I want to be, whenever I reach his age or even further, I want to be limber. I want to be loose. I want to be able to, I don't want to be hunched over and on a walker. I don't want to be on insulin because I have diabetes, things of that nature. And I don't live the healthiest lifestyle. But moments like this really make me put everything that I've already had in mind into perspective and just question, what can I do tomorrow to ensure a better future beyond that? And I really hope that others will do the same. I mean, yoga, that's just one idea, but just our eating habits and exercise and mental health too. That's a whole different conversation, but I wanted to put it out there. It just came to me, and so I had to go ahead and speak on it. So drop a comment, let me know what you think. This is just me, and peace.